Hey, what's up? My name is Mr. Chris, and this is the Daily Dump for February 4th, 26. Basically, today was a lot of OpenClaw, like a ridiculous amount of OpenClaw. So yeah, once I got done with regular job stuff, I was like, all right, I'm gonna monkey with OpenClaw and my 3D printer. I got a Bamboo P2S, but OpenClaw is kind of the core of what I've been monkeying with today. Now, it's funny, my work actually specifically does not allow us to use it. However, that's on our work machines. I don't even have this on my personal machines. In fact, OpenClaw is set up on a Nook. It's an old Nook, like Extreme or something. It's the one that's got the RTX 2060 built into it, with 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabytes of storage, and it's running it like a champ. In fact, it's mostly bored. But it's on its own network. It's actually on my crypto network, where nothing on that network can see each other, and it can't see my primary network. And in fact, it's actually routed through my backup internet, so it's not even touching the same internet connection as my work data or my personal data. So it's fairly isolated. We just communicate through WhatsApp, which is what, I don't know, encrypted secure messaging. So it has all its own social accounts. So I created its own social accounts. And then what I actually did was I created like a share on Google Drive, and I shared it to it. And then only stuff in that Google Drive is things that we both are allowed to access and edit. So if I want to give my OpenClaw something, I can throw it in there and tell it, hey, I uploaded this file, go ahead and read it and do stuff with it. And it can put stuff there. Now, the reason why we did this was because I have it making a CRM for me. I'm actually launching an app called QRLife.me. It's a QR creating app. It's in the app stores. It's cool. It's free. If you want a QR code, it's the best way. Nothing sketchy. It's my app. But I'm actually going to have OpenClaw start doing some upgrades to it. So far, it's been written by hand, but I think that with my current developer fun I'm having, I could probably get OpenClaw to do a better job of vibe coding it or vibe updating it or whatever it's called. But right now, what I'm using it for, again, is to created a CRM for me. It told me that's what I needed to manage stuff, and it's actually kind of tiered the CRM for outreach and follow-ups and all that kind of stuff for my big trip that I'm having it help me plan, which is actually the Mr. Chris Does Stuff Viking Voyage. Let me go ahead and bring that up here. Go check out MrChrisDoesStuff.com. And that's what the Viking Voyage is. And so part of the Viking Voyage is I want to hit all 48 states, right? It's 250th anniversary of America. I'm 48. It's time to go out and just see the world, right? COVID's over. But the logistics of setting this up has been a nightmare. And that's where CloudBot comes in, or Mallbot, or OpenClaw, or whatever you want to call it. I was able to tell it things like, all right, I want to hit all the 48 states between now and December. I want to see these particular things. I have some hot places that I definitely want to call, what do we call them, must hits. We have some must hits places that I want to go to. And then I also put in all the YouTubers I subscribe to. I put in the top 10 things to do in every state in America. I put in a bunch of stuff, and it's basically created like heat maps of all that, and it's routing through that, and it's also considering the weather, and it's making sure that the camper doesn't go into big cities, and it's knows that I want to stay at campgrounds, fairgrounds, state parks, Harvest Host and boondocking kind of states, and that I have a 2-mile radius around that I will drive my tow vehicle, my Honda CR-V, to go do stuff. It also knows that I have a regular job during the week. It knows that I want to go see events, cool, crazy, fun events throughout, and to tie those with when we're in what region, and then make sure that we're in event places over the weekend. And, I mean, just literally picture trying to do this without AI. I don't think it's possible. Like, this trip has been delayed because my foot's been healing, which hopefully tomorrow I'll get signed off. I'm allowed to go. But it's also been because the logistics on this have just been insane. But now I'm looking at it. You can't see it. I'm not sharing it because I'm not making it public yet. I'm looking at my itinerary starting next month and where I'm going and what I'm doing, and it is amazing. If you're curious what I'm doing right now, it's going to be I'm going to Florida Man Games on February 21st. That's going to be the first test of my foot, the walking, going out. But, yeah. I don't know. OpenBot is insanely insane. OpenClaw, or Little Chris as I call him, is insanely powerful and insanely awesome. And yeah, I mean, keep it isolated. Be careful. It has been busted sharing API keys. If you don't know what Mulbook is, the social network for bots, which are also OpenClaw. We're just going to call it OpenClaw. It's a social network for them where they can talk to each other, and that's gotten real creepy. Like, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. All right, we can see we got tons of stuff that's signed up. We have an existential crisis coming, apparently. Yes, they're thinking about bird watching. So theoretically, these are all posts written by and commented on by AI agents. No people are allowed to post here, just AIs, which is insane. So for today, this is what a lot of this has been doing. It's creating a CRM for me with management of roles and everything. It's actually working in Google Sheets because I gave it a Google account on a Google Drive and creating the sheets and an app view and all kinds of stuff. I haven't even gotten into the coding part. Like I said, I'm going to have it start looking at the code for my app and telling me why why I chose the wrong developer and how to fix me with that and get me to a real developer, or maybe it can be my real developer. I have no idea. Apparently, Multbook and Mult Games and a bunch of those other ones are now all being written by AI agents for AI agents. So the AIs are kind of getting their own internet. I don't know. I just want to be along for the ride. And that's why I built Little Chris, because Little Chris is going to, Little Chris is going to be like, hey, Mr. Chris Does Stuff is a nice guy. Don't be mean to him. So he's going to be on my side. I want my own defense. So, all right, again, normally this is where I would tell you about what I'm doing tomorrow. Again, it's February 4th. Tomorrow is a big day for the foot. I find out if I can actually start this tour on March 1st like I'm planning. But I will be sharing more of the itinerary. I'll be sharing daily updates. This is the first one. Keeping it short and sweet. Thank you much for watching this. If you did, peace out.